Just a few minutes ago, Latrice Maze's family stopped into our studios to express their satisfaction with breaking news.
That just happened here.
That just happened here.
Jahleel Hoskins pled guilty to second-degree murder in this case here. Her family just dropped into the newsroom, and Amanda is down there right now with more information on it. Amanda?
And Emily, they just stepped out of that courtroom, and very emotional morning for them, as they say Jahleel Hoskins admitted to choking and killing Latrice Maze. I'm joined here live with them. And if you could kind of talk about what you heard in the courtroom and what it was like. I mean, we're talking about months in the making for what you call finally justice for your cousin.
It's just a relief to know that, you know, it's all said and done, and that he finally admitted to his guilt of choking her and putting her body in a dumpster and disposal, you know, of her body. And I just want to thank God and thank my family members and thank everybody for sticking by us. I thank the news people for being there and being there for our family.
Well, and we were talking before we went on air, you all have been there every day of this trial. It was the third day of trial. Unexpected development. You didn't expect him to actually admit to this, correct?
Correct. We didn't expect it at all. It surprised everybody, including the judge and family members and the people that were watching as well.
And what was his demeanor when you saw him answer the judge's questions? The judge actually asked him, did you choke Latrice Maze, and what was his demeanor?
He said, yes, he did. He admitted to the crime. Yes.
Yeah. He was acting like he was real sad, but we don't believe that. He's not going through the pain what we've been through since we lost my cousin. And it's just, we're just happy and satisfied with,
to get closure.
To get closure.
Do you feel like justice has been served in this case?
Absolutely. No, long time coming, no doubt about it.
Yes.
And again, we were talking before we went on camera, and you said that he was crying, he was emotional, but for you, you feel like justice has been served for her finally?
Absolutely.
And talk about what it was like sitting in that courtroom waiting. You were waiting on a verdict. I mean, you were hoping it would go to the jury and get a verdict. And to see him actually admit to it in the middle of the trial and plea, what's that like for you?
Hard, because we've been asking him questions. He came around the family with visual when she first came up missing. It was very difficult because we knew that he had something to do with it. He just wouldn't admit to it until today. And I think something just touched him or something, or my cousin, when she testified, he just couldn't take it no more. That's something you have to live with. And just by seeing our crying faces and everything, I think it helped, you know, for him to admit to it.
Well, and this all comes after yesterday. We were in the courtroom when they were detailing some of the things that happened, especially the preliminary hearing back in May. They talked about him choking her, wrapping her in a bed sheet, taking her to a dumpster, and then, you know, and then her body going to the waste energy plant. And for you all to sit there and listen to that as family members just has to be absolutely heartbreaking to hear what happened to her.
It's very heartbreaking. I mean, it's unbearable pain to have to, you know, deal with something like that.
She died like that.
It's not what a way to die, you know what I mean? So
I still say we don't have a little bit closer because we still don't have her body, and it's just gone. We just have to remember her in our heads, you know. And I just still feel sad still because of that. It don't bring it. It's not going away. It'll never go away.
Well, thank you for joining us and, of course, letting us know what you saw in the courtroom from your perspective. And we're glad that your family finally has some closure in this. And again, we're working to find out when he will be sentenced. The family says he'll be sentenced in January. We're going to continue to stay in touch with the courts, and we'll update you as this continues.